Hello, my dear and valuable friends, and welcome back. I'm Tetivik, and in today's video, we're going to discuss how to become more womanly. So, welcome to the world of womanhood and femininity. We're going to learn how to become more feminine, but most of all, more softly womanly. We want to become this feminine woman. Just because we are born as women, as females, not necessarily we know sometimes how to be feminine and how to act more womanly. So this is exactly what we're going to discuss in this video. So prepare yourself, get relaxed, get comfortable. Just soak in this beautiful energy and learn how to become more womanly. Before I start, let me tell you, I do one-to-one sessions. I do private also courses. You can buy them on my website. The links are below. And purchase my books and other luxury items. Anything you see around, and the rest is sometimes I wear as well. I design them. So anything that comes to your mind, you can actually contact me and I will get it for you as well. So let's start. Number one, how to become more womanly. You have to create and make a stable environment and a home for yourself. Now, the reason I chose this is because if you're living in an unhealthy place where people are shouting at you, you are at fear, people are attacking you, there are arguments, you live in a dangerous area, in a dirty place, in a terrible circumstances, then there is no point for us to discuss womanhood. You need to call the police. Put this phone down and do what I'm trying to say. If you don't have a stable household, a stable home, the womanhood cannot blossom. It's like putting a flower and letting people to walk on it. You don't do that. You put the flower in your garden in a protected area, you take care of it, you have a little gate, you water it. That's femininity. You don't put the flower in the middle of the street and let the cars run down, kids play ball, and so on. That's why to become actually really, really feminine, to become more womanly, to become feminine woman, you have to take care of yourself to secure yourself a stable house. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to buy a house or a mansion, that you need to be independent, you need to hustle. All these words, I don't use them in this channel. I'm too classy, first of all. Second of all those are very masculine traits. I don't subscribe to that. We want to create a stable house, even if it's one little room, even if it's a little summer house, even if it's a little studio, something that you can afford, something that is not living beyond of your means. You have to do it. Your biggest priority is actually your home. If you're not comfortable, if you cannot sleep, if you cannot relax, if you cannot cook yourself a meal, you cannot take a shower whenever you want. Sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm taking a shower and everyone is asleep. I'm taking a shower 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm making myself a nice smoothie. I don't care what the world is thinking. I am on my own schedule. Sometimes it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm taking a bath and I'm watching a movie. I do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, because I created myself a space. Yes, maybe you right now don't even think about it, how to do it, or maybe it's out of your budget or circumstances, but start thinking about it. Start thinking about it. One of my friends, she comes from a little unhealthy background. Her family was not loving and there were a lot of arguments. And, I know that a lot of families go through that. And I said to her, you are attracting the same type of landlords that you were reminding you your family. You are attracting very unsafe areas, unsafe places, because it reminds you about your childhood. So what you need to do is to change your perspective. Say, no, I live safe. I'm in a safe place. I'm in a safe house. I'm in a safe environment. So first, what you want to do is to, to take care of stable household. You don't want anyone to shout in the house. If you have anyone shouting in the house, either you need to create boundaries that, in this house, no one is shouting. For example, whoever marries me, there is not going to be arguments or shouting or disagreement. I'm not doing this. You can talk with me nicely. You can bring me gifts and flowers and you can talk to me. And I'm more than happy to please you in a way that you want. I love pleasing people in a way that they want. But you have to talk to me. You can't shout. So make sure that you take care of the stable household. If you don't have stable household, a stable house where you are comfortable, when you're safe, then we cannot talk about femininity. To become more womanly, you need to be in a stable, comfortable, safe home. That's number one. Now, number second, to become more feminine and womanly, you want to dress womanly. The reason I invested so much time to discuss the first aspect is if you don't have that, we don't have any other aspects. If I don't have a home where I can take a shower, when I can store my clothes, when I can dress in a piece, then how am I going to be feminine? So you want to focus on the first aspect the most. Now, when we're discussing the second aspect about dressing femininely, to become more womanly, you have to look like a woman. So any clothing that men can wear should not be in your wardrobe. Have I surprised you? I don't have a tie because it's masculine. I don't have trousers because it's masculine. I don't have baggy clothing because it's masculine. I don't have this official office shirts because it's masculine. I am a woman. Can I please dress like a woman? It's funny, we need to ask permission. Can I please be a woman? I am born a woman. Can I please be a woman without asking permission? So I want you to let yourself to be a woman. Dresses, bows, belts, beauty, beautiful colors. Look at this. Makeup, earrings, jewelry, beautiful environment. I'm beautifying myself. To become more womanly, you have to dress like a woman. That is all you need to take from this video, to be honest. You don't even need to watch. Okay, have a safe house and dress like a woman. Good. Thank you so much for watching. I say this very often, that my videos, you can take one point and you can leave the video and you will still be satisfied. You will still be fulfilled. You will still get all the information you need. So to dress as a woman means to dress clothing that men cannot possibly wear. It means your undergarments need to be with the little bows and with little lace. Don't wear things that are children, like with a Hello Kitty on top. I don't wear undergarments like that. Has to be luxury, has to be lace, little bows, so I can feel I'm a woman. How can you feel a woman if your undergarment is a 12-year-old child's undergarments? And also make sure that you are dressing as a grown woman, not 12-year-old. If you're 20, don't dress like you're 35. And don't dress like you're 15. Dress like you're 20. The biggest mistake that women do that makes them actually look older is they dress inappropriate to their age. So young girls dress too open, so they dress too immature. And older women sometimes dress also too immature or just too much of their age, like grandmothers. And you're thinking, but you're just 30. You're just a baby. Why are you dressed like this? And I want you to understand that by class, it doesn't mean that you need to look older. You can have a modern cut, modern, beautiful dress, and you can still be beautiful. And you can still be classy, and you can still look your age. But you have to understand, dressing womanly is we're not even discussing this subject. It has to be in your blood. Dresses has to be in your blood. I have a wardrobe only for dresses, and you have 100 dresses, and they're by colors, like the blacks are together, the blue are together. It's just dresses. I have a wardrobe only for dresses. And that's the wardrobe I open the most because I wear dresses. Of course, I have skirts and little tops together as well, but I adore dresses. Makes me feel womanly. Now, the third aspect, how to become more womanly, I want you to understand that you need to learn to beautify yourself. A woman who doesn't know how to do makeup, it's a harsh thing to say, but I don't think it's a fulfilled woman. I don't think you can call it as a whole woman. Now, it doesn't mean that if a woman knows how to make a makeup, she's a woman. No, but I'm trying to explain to you that if you completely do not use makeup, if you are against makeup, if you never touch makeup, never wear makeup, you can't call yourself femininely, womanly woman. And the reason is that through the generations, even in the old Egypt, Rome, wherever you look, women wear makeup. Even men actually wore makeup, you know? The emperors wore these lines in their eyes because they didn't want to show their true feelings. They wanted to have power. So by makeup, they will create a specific face, a mystery. And so even men, the emperors, were wearing a makeup. Makeup is a very seductive power. Makeup is a mystery. You can create your face. You can open your eyes. You can elevate your lips. Makeup is beautiful. Look at my sharp, beautiful eyebrows. Look at the nails. By the way, I personally think that hair, nails also is part of the makeup. That's why when you are on TV and they're doing makeup, they take care of your hair, they take care of your nails, because it's part of makeup. So to beautify yourself, you have to learn how to do makeup. Now, it doesn't mean the full face of coverage makeup every day. I did wear makeup every day when I used to live in a mansion and I was living in the most luxurious area and the most expensive area. I used to wear makeup every day because wherever I go, it's just, Lamborghini, Ferrari. It's like, it's that kind of environment. You cannot come out from without the makeup. And my life was different. My lifestyle was different. I was going out every day. I was having lunch every day, my brunch, my breakfast. I was having pancakes. Of course, I'm sitting in a beautiful restaurant, all wealthy people around me. I am one of them. What am I going to not wear makeup? Of course I'm going to wear my makeup. And it just opens doors, and it's just different because in a specific society, in a specific class, you cannot come out from without the makeup. Which woman do you know that is beautiful, that is example for you, including me, that is not wearing makeup? So beautifying yourself with the makeup, that's how you become more womanly. When you start making a makeup and doing makeup on your face, you can't even have certain conversations. It's like, my makeup is too good to argue. My mascara is too expensive to cry. You become like this. My lipstick is too beautiful to kiss any man. I want a valuable, classy man. You start thinking about it. Your makeup allows you to raise your standards because when you have makeup, you feel more beautiful. Now, I'm not saying just run to the makeup just to, hold your insecurities. Of course, heal your insecurities. But I'm not wearing makeup because I have insecurities. I'm wearing makeup because I have no insecurities. I love makeup. If a woman cannot say this sentence, that it's very sad. And I know women who have kids who wake up and still put makeup, and I admire them. There is something beautiful about the woman who knows her worth, who says, I am my own priority. Of course, I'm going to comb my hair. Of course, I'm going to wash my face. Of course, I'm going to put my cream. Of course, I'm going to put a little light mascara or even some lipstick on my lips. I'm a woman. Of course, I love makeup. Of course, I wear makeup. And sometimes even I will be alone at home and I will put a little lipstick and I'm already happy. I will brush my eyebrows and I'm already happy. Makeup beautifies you. And when you're more beautiful, when you're beautified, you feel more womanly. Now, number 4, I want you to understand, to become more womanly, you will love this. To become more womanly and feel more feminine and become this feminine luxury woman, you have to start dating traditional men. There is something so attractive in traditional men. It's just the way they make us feel, right? And if you're a traditional man, thank you so much for being in this world. We appreciate you. So to become more womanly, you have to date masculine traditional men who has traditional values. Now you're going to automatically feel more womanly if a man is opening the door for you, paying for you, bringing you flowers, taking care of you. Oh, be careful, there is a street. Oh, be careful, 1 second, I'll open this door. You're like, thank you. You immediately become more girly because you are with a traditional man. To become more womanly, date traditional masculine men. How can I become more feminine? Date masculine traditional men. How can I feel more womanly? Date traditional masculine men. Any answer? Masculine men, traditional men. If you want to have a specific energy in you to be increased, you know what you need to do? Get the opposite energy mirroring you. So if you want to be more feminine, you need to get a masculine energy. Because when you have a masculine man, you have no choice than to surrender your masculine part because he got it. 100% he's dominant in his masculinity. You have nothing to let go. That's why I love masculine men. Masculine is not muscular, is not the one that has muscles. Masculine is a characteristic trait, the way that we say feminine. So masculine men are manly, they're strong, they're protective, they have provision over us, they have leadership over us, they're dominant, they lead us and themselves, they take care of things, they're financially stable. Masculine men allow women to rest, to be at peace. Oh, I don't need to worry. Okay, he will come and he will save me, he will do everything. He's my hero. I love this. I love when my man is my superhero. He's my Superman. I can just oh, he's here. I don't need to worry about anything. I don't need to lift a finger. And that makes me feminine. And you know what? If you allow men to be masculine, he will allow you to be feminine. And then I think both will win. So I don't agree about this, this war between men and women, who is better, who is above, and who needs who. No, no, no. We need both each other. We need each other very much. And so to become very womanly, start dating traditionally masculine men and watch how your entire life will change. You don't need to believe the words, you just try that action. Feminine energy feeds up and can blossom only when there is masculine provision and masculine protection. Even I am sitting in this house, I have masculine protection of the house to be safe in. The roof over my head is masculine energy. The chair is a masculine energy. I say this very often. You have to understand, when you start noticing masculine energy around you, you become more feminine. Oh, I can be feminine. But dating traditional men is biggest step and biggest favor you can do for yourself as a woman to become more womanly. Now, the next tip, number 5, I am thinking about something very beautiful, and this is going to change your life. It's actually the fifth point in here, what I want to discuss. Number 5 is start valuing modesty. I will go even further. Modesty and privacy. Now, the reason I'm pointing this out, that any woman that I know that is truly feminine and who has essence of a womanhood actually is very modest, deep inside. Yes, she's humble, she's very down to earth, she can be very luxurious, she can be a millionaire, but she's very modest. Modesty, it means you're not loud, you're not shouting, you're not trying to get attention, you are not changing your WhatsApp picture every week. Why are you doing this? Are you desperate? Who are you trying to get attention from? I don't change my WhatsApp picture for a couple of months, maybe once a year. I don't know when was the last time I changed. Who am I impressing? If I'm talking to the man, he knows how I look. My friends know how I look. Who am I changing it for? Am I looking for validation? Absolutely not. So modesty is not changing your profile pictures on Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, wherever. Every week is a new picture. I was speaking with one girl. I met her when we were out with girls. She approached me, complimented me, and we were speaking for 2-3 days. And then I said, I'm going to break up with this woman. I couldn't do it. Every day, 2 times a day, she was changing her profile picture on WhatsApp. I couldn't do it. I was thinking I'm talking to a new person every time. I was like, who is this? Oh, right, her. Who's this? Oh, right, her. I couldn't do it. It was too much. So I broke up with her. My friends laugh when I tell this story, that I broke up with this girl. I didn't even establish relationship. After 4 days, I was like, I'm done. There was no modesty. There was this perseverance of, look at me. Look, new dress, new picture, new post. Now with the dog, now with the wall, now against the wall, now near the wall. Like, I can't do it. So I broke up with her. So women, sometimes I'm just amazed what you're doing. And that's why I'm not amazed why men are breaking up with you guys. So girls. So Modesty is in your little actions. Modesty is in your social media, how many people you follow. If you have 2 people that are following you and you're following 2,000, I have a big question. Why are you following 2,000 people? How can you possibly even follow those type of people? And stop following people in general. Modesty is in your appearance. How open are your clothing? Why are your clothing looking like you are on a beach while you're sitting in a library? How are you feeling comfortable with the transparent dresses? Modesty is womanly. Modesty is feminine. You know, I will tell you something that will change your life. I think you need to, after this, you're going to burn your whole wardrobe. Shall I come? Put some fire on it? You know, the revealing clothing, the transparent clothing, too open clothing, too tight clothing, it's masculine. Did you know this? It's masculine. Because masculine energy is a hunter, correct? So when you're dressing provocatively, open, tight, too revealing, transparent, you're hunting. You're being a man. You're being masculine. That's why traditionally masculine men are never attracted to cheap women like that. Because they are repelled. Ooh, I'm manly and you're manly. Ooh, I'm hunter and you're hunter. Ooh, it's like repels. And then I come with my heels, with my dress covered, cute, la la. And they're like, oh, ooh, look at this woman. And this, what? No, this is cheap. Ooh, this, yes. Ooh, look at her. So if you want to be more womanly, you have to practice modesty. Modesty in your clothing, modesty in your movements. Do you see when I move, my hands are not all over the place. I can do it, but I'm not doing it because there is something in me that doesn't allow me to do that. That's my womanhood. My womanhood is my biggest inner boundary that doesn't allow me to do certain things. And I don't need to control it. It's natural. So to be womanly, to become more womanly, to become more feminine, you have to value modesty and privacy. It means your business is not out there for everyone to know what you're doing, what you bought, what did you eat. I am amazed when people are putting on the YouTube or in different other social media how they're giving birth, how they're eating with their husband, how they're kissing their spouse. How? Why are you doing this? I will never show it. You will never know my husband. You will never know my kids because it's mine. It's private. When you're having dirty hands and you're washing your hands, no one should see that moment. No one should see that dirty water going in the sink. That equals to you showing how you kiss your man. That's private. That's you do alone. When you're putting your clothing and you're putting your undergarments, that should not be on camera. That is you do alone. You give birth alone. No one will know when I give birth. No one will know. I am not going to put my kids, because there are people who are envious, there are people who are evil, there are people who think bad thoughts about. No one will see my child. It's mine. Womanhood knows boundaries. That certain things about me you will never know. I am a very private person. Don't look that I'm here on YouTube teaching you certain things. I'm teaching and then I'm out. I'm very professional. I always make summary. I put all the descriptions in a description box and I discuss by points. I'm incredibly precise. I don't know anyone who makes videos like me. No one. I'm unique. But I am very, very private. There are certain things about my life that no one will ever know. And that makes me very feminine. That makes me very valuable. And I value myself more because I value modesty. Because I value privacy. I value dignity. So I will give you a task. Go to your social media. Go to different accounts, remove provocative pictures, remove promiscuous pictures, remove half-naked pictures when you're on a bikini. Remove those things and stop wearing cheap clothing if you're a woman. Please don't embarrass my gender. You can create your own gender. It could be called it, and you can wear whatever you want. Don't embarrass my gender, because I'm a woman as well. And men judge me by the type of women they see, by what you do. So stop embarrassing woman's gender. Create your own gender, it, and do whatever you want. But if you're a woman, you have responsibility of a dignity, to be modest, to be private, to hide certain things, to not show everything that you do. Privacy is lacking in a nowadays society. That's why, do you see a lot of feminine women who dresses like me, who looks like me, who talks like me? I can't find anyone. I'm searching day and night. I don't see any YouTuber who is like me, any Instagram model who is like me. Everyone half naked. Everyone, all the businesses out there. And it makes me very sad that how did we lost femininity, that is the biggest power, is under the ground. I can't even see it. Now, the last point, what I want to tell you, which is incredibly deep, is to be really womanly and to become more feminine. You have to spend time with feminine women. To become more womanly, in old times when we were in our tribes, we spent so much time with our women. Nowadays we have lost it. And I don't want to talk about it too much, but I want you to just give you one advice. If you wanted to become more womanly, find women that are feminine. Find channels that are feminine, books that are feminine, some journals that are feminine, and spend time with them. Watch, even if it's a virtual friend, and say to your friend, let's become more feminine, let's dress more feminine. Surround yourself with feminine women. To become more womanly, you have to spend time in a womanhood, or spend time anywhere where is a feminine energy. Taking a bath is going to increase your feminine energy. Watching a romantic movie is going to make you more womanly. Watching old Hollywood movies, seeing how women talk and dress, is going to make you feel more womanly, because you're spending time with those type of women. Decorating your house is going to make you feel more womanly. Surround yourself with feminine women. And if you cannot find a person, spend time with places and things, and do things that will increase your womanhood, increase your feminine energy. Now you have a lot of things to practice, a lot of things to do, and we will summarize one more time all of them. So to become more womanly and more feminine, number one, what you want to do is to create a stable house, stable environment where you feel safe as a woman to implement your womanhood. The second, what you want to do is you want actually to start dressing as a woman. Any clothing that men can wear, it needs to be out of your wardrobe. And let's make a big fireplace and burn those clothing together. Let's make a ritual. The next one, you want to create and cultivate your beauty. So it's learning about the makeup, taking care of your hair, your skin, and your nails. When you have makeup, you feel better and you actually look better. And when you look better, you feel better again. And it's like an endless cycle, and it will make you just enjoy yourself more, appreciate your beauty more, and you will feel more confident, I would say. But of course, don't use makeup to cover your insecurities. Use makeup to increase your good parts, you know. Number four, we discussed that to become more womanly, you have to date traditional men, masculine men that make you feel more woman, more as a woman, because they have covered the masculine energy. You don't need to be in your masculine, you can be in your feminine. And then we discussed that to become more feminine and womanly, you need to value modesty and you need to value privacy. So don't tell and show everything, and dress a little bit more modest and behave more modest. And the last point, we discussed that to increase your feminine energy and womanhood, you need to be surrounded with women who are feminine. And if you cannot find real people, or you cannot watch a movie and see people virtually, then surround yourself with things or rituals or movements or places or things that increase your feminine energy. You have a lot of things that you can implement already today. Don't wait. Become woman today and increase your womanhood today. To become womanly, it starts with you as a woman. To decide that, you know what, I'm a woman and I'm going to live my life as a feminine, womanly woman. What a beautiful word. Thank you so much for watching, and let me remind you, don't forget to smile today and enjoy your life.